Yo, what is up YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this account that one of my good friends, Rumbo Mark 4, has let me use for today's video. Now, for today's video, I am obviously going to be reviewing it, but before doing so, I wanted to give him a massive shout out for letting me use this account. Now, if you do want to check out his videos, the link to his channel will be linked in the description down below. Now, just before I do start off with today's video, I just wanted to shout these people out on the channel for subscribing. Now, if you guys do want to have a chance of receiving a shout out, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. But anyways, let's get straight into today's video. Alright, so kicking off with today's video, I'm going to be showing off all of the modded outfits on this account. Now, unfortunately, there were not that many modded accounts. Now, in total, there were 11. However, only 3 of them were not actually accessible and 3 others were actually working. Now, what I mean by this is that, so for the first one, we have this nice, clean, try-hard outfit with the green bulletproof helmet, the IAA badge, and some basic white shirt, and some green pants, and some skate shoes. But what was really cool about this account is that it does have the Rockstar verified names. Next up, we do have this quite rare OG modded outfit. Now, for those who do not know or remember, this outfit was actually very common on the PS3 and early PS4 days, so it is actually quite nice to see this on the current gen consoles. But unfortunately, because it does have the checkerboard glasses and pants and shoes, every time when you do put it on, after a couple seconds, it will just disappear, like you guys can see in the gameplay. But what is cool as well is that it does have the OG green duffel bag that is open, and it does have the army logos on the sides. So overall, I'll probably rate this outfit a solid 6 out of 10. Next up, we do have this really sweaty black tryhard outfit. Now, one of my favorite things about this outfit has to be the dunce cap. Now, the reason why is because it is quite rare to have, and not only is it rare to have, but you can actually keep it on your character. Now, I believe usually if you do have this on, it does disappear after a couple seconds, or if you do have it on, you cannot change your outfit, otherwise you will disappear either way. Now, the only downside to this is that it does also have the checkerboard glasses, but because it is such a small detail, it is something that is not entirely noticeable to pick up on. Now, our overall rank for this outfit would have to be a solid 8.5 out of 10. The only thing I would change on this outfit would have to be the shoes, whether it would have to be the Tron shoes or the race boots that you can get from the biker suit. I'm not too sure, but overall I do like this outfit quite a lot. Now, unfortunately, for the rest of the outfits that were shown on the account, there aren't a whole lot, especially as the outfits that were already shown were saved in other slots as well. Now, there are, I believe, 3 outfits that were on this account that are not accessible. Now, unfortunately, this is something that I can't even access in a G thing or some of the missions where you can select some of your outfits. So my best bet is that this originally did have some of the Christmas outfits saved, but because you can't keep them after the Christmas events, it does get deleted, but the slot does remain the same. Alright, so let's move on to the cars. Now, originally this actually had no cars, but because of the streams I have been doing, now for those who are not aware, I have been doing a lot of streams recently where you can buy and sell cars. So there are quite a fair few good looking cars in these garages. Now, if you do want to buy some of these, make sure to check out my live streams that I do stream quite often. Now, very soon I will be going on a trip for about a week, so I will not be able to stream. However, I will be streaming again very shortly, or very soon. Now, some of these cars are quite nice. Some of them do have the chameleon paint jobs, and some of these cars also do have the Benny's or F1 rims or wheels. Now, what's cool about some of these cars is that they also do have some glitched components. Alright, so moving on, what we are going to be doing is that we're going to be testing to see if this account does have fast run or not. Now, in order to actually find out about this, what you need to do is place a proximity mine, then run over it. Now, if you die, this account does not have fast run, but as you guys can see, I actually did survive the explosion. But just in case, if I somehow managed to not die the first time, I actually did test this out again by running over it. And as you guys will see very shortly, I did in fact survive the explosion twice, meaning that this account does indeed have fast run. Now, while we are here, we are going to be checking out the stats on this account to see how insane it is. Now, as you guys can see, this account does have a total of 1 billion kills and a minus 1 billion deaths, which is insane. And for whatever reason, that does check out to be a minus 1 KD. But for whatever reason, when you guys do have a look at this account through the online session, it does have a 1 billion KD. Not only this, but it does have a total of $7.6 billion and is a rank 7,981. Moving over to some of the other stats, there are quite a fair few interesting things to note. Now, this account was created, or more specifically, this character was created earlier this year. However, the last time I ranked her was a little over 2 years ago, which is quite odd. Now, what's pretty wild is that this account has a total playtime of just under 4 days with just this character alone. Moving on to some of the other stats, it is fairly low, so that was to be expected. Now, moving on to some of the other stats, the favorite bike on this account is the Oppressor, which is quite odd considering based on all of the garages that I have went through, not a single one did have an Oppressor, or more specifically, when this account was purchased, there were actually no vehicles to be included. Now, when it did come to weapon customizations, obviously all of the weapon unlocks were again unlocked. Now, moving on to the career tab, which some of you may have an interest in. Now, for those who do not know, the career tab is exclusive to next gen consoles. Now, there weren't a whole lot of challenges completed, which again was expected as this is pretty much a fresh account. Now, what was also quite nice was that all of the weapons were included in the weapon inventory or were already purchased. Not only this, but it did also come with the firework launcher, which is usually rare, where it usually comes in, I believe, around 2 to 3 times a year. Now, with the other weapons, none of them did have any customizations to them, so they were all in their stock form. Now, that is going to be a wrap up for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you think this is a W or an L account. But anyways, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more, as we're currently on the road to 10,000 subscribers. See you all guys later. Peace.